It's a little hard sometimes to rest, unwind. Holla if you're here because you want to leave your stress behind. Getting into overload, don't lose your flow. Holla if you're here because you wanna bury your sorrow in a vibe, honey. All of your troubles don't seem so amplified, 'cause inside worry can take you over deeply, your appetite. That's a vibe, honey. We got the specialist beat secret supply. We put it down, and I'll be telling us, yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lift and light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out, say hi, bud. Yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lift and light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out, yeah. And you'll be singing, oh yeah. You'll be singing, oh yeah, in no time. Like I don't wanna go, go home. And you'll be singing, oh yeah. You'll be singing, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get out, yeah. It's a little hard sometimes to feel the quiet. Holla if you're settling, we'll let it spin whenever tired. Getting into overload, don't lose your flow. Holla if you're here because you wanted us to take control with the vibe, honey. All of your troubles don't seem so amplified, 'cause inside worry can take you over deeply, your appetite. That's a vibe, honey. We got the specialist beat secret supply. We put it down, and they'll be telling us, yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lift and light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out, say hi, bud. Yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lift and light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out, yeah. You'll be singing out, yeah, in no time. Like I don't wanna go home. You'll be singing, oh yeah. Oh I don't wanna go.
Well, welcome in everybody to Limaland Speedway for round 1 of the THD Simsport Productions Full Contact Ministocks series. And well, tonight, so far in the house, looks like 31 cars, so numbers a little bit down. Obviously, speedways and rainouts happening last night. Track's running tonight, so a few people are watching a bit of real life speedway going on, but we are still forging ahead tonight, and we are in for some carnage. Unfortunately, no Stu Russell in the house either, so he is currently at Wanganui Speedway, so you just have myself tonight to put up with, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. And bit of a quick rundown of how things are going to work tonight. The field will be split into 2 groups. They will get a heat race each, and then we will go consolation racing, and that is going to be a full invert from their heat race results. So from that consolation race, we take 15 drivers from each of those to make the final 30 cars for the feature race, and that will be over 20 laps of absolute carnage. A few unknowns going in tonight, and what is going to happen with meatball flags and the lights, with damage obviously on tonight. It's going to be let's see what happens, but we do have someone clearing black flags, so hopefully nothing goes astray tonight. It all works out. But as far as the overall picture goes, the championship, the only points the drivers can score are going to be via the feature race, so that's where it's going to be for them. And with damage on, you've got to go out there and pick your battles, to be fair. Go out there and write your car off turn one, it's going to be no good to no one, but we'll see how these drivers approach it. Of course, overall 52 cars signed up for the series, so next week the field will no doubt grow for round 2. That's the real Scott Myers from Christchurch, mate, the real Scott Myers. Christchurch, New Zealand. Yeah, good. Great colours on that card, so you get amongst that. Clear wire is in disbelief. I tell you what, it's going to take me a while to adjust to everyone's numbers in here tonight. I see Jamie's got himself his nickname. Good big pop in the house. Taxi looking car. What's going on there, Jamie? Oh, is it because there's another car in that pit stall, I guess. But man, some impressive looking liveries out there for these drivers to wreck tonight and get amongst it. William McLean, get a load of that car. It's a masterpiece. So he's 61 in the lifetime. BT1 VL Turbo, there you go for Big Pop. Oh, the 76. Man, if that's a sign of things to come, look out. That's, of course, it's Josh Henderson trying to make himself on the screen. Rory crossing out there. The numbers, I'll tell you, they've all gone astray. We'll have to figure out what's going on there. Running the number 22 for some reason. Well, just under a minute to go. No qualifying, of course, tonight, so grids are going to be completely random. Get a load of these taxis here. Stu Patterson at 97. So there's a few of those cars in the field tonight. Nice cross. Stu Patterson in the field as well. Matt Pluck out of the Kiwi Sim Racing Stables. And mate, I hope we get some lid skids. Yeah, I'd definitely get that set up for next week. If I had someone else here, I could possibly set it up. Because it's going to be pretty quick fire from here. But I'll get a prediction up for next week's racing. Definitely. This is about to end. Practice session. Of course, no resetting of the track tonight. That'll just continue over for each race. And if the server was full, it would be a maximum of 20 cars per heat race. And I can tell you now, I am going to get very little time to get through any sort of grid draw tonight with the cars. But I can tell you, starting out of grid number 1 for heat number 1, it's going to be the 12 of Luke Hunter. Lining up next to him, it's going to be the 371 of Hayden Kirk. At a row 2, it'll be Matt Pluck lining up next to Paul McKenzie. Out of row 3, Thomas McEwen lines up next to Liam Earl. Out of row 4, it'll be Hadley Boyce and Bryce Harding. Row 5, we'll see Brandon Niven lining up next to Josh Mertens. Row 6, it'll be Brock Nackney and Bryce Cross. Out of row 7, Robert Henry will line up next to Montana Jamison. Out of row 8, the final row, it'll be Willie McClune and Corey Crossan. Some would say that that's an absolute stitch-up. I can tell you now, it is completely random grids. But of course, where you finish now will be inverted for the next one, the one that counts. But here we go, full contact season about to get underway. Luke Hunter to lead him out in the number 12. See what sort of start we get. Is it going to be absolute carnage? Only one person missing out tonight. You don't want to be that person. 31 cars. Now let's go racing. Oh, it's straight away the 12 of Hunter is sent to the fence hard. Pluck is going to shoot out to the front. Oh, and a big shot from Hadley Boyce. And it is going off early. Ken amongst it. Cars everywhere early. McEwen now in the 26 out to the front. Niven and let Craig Loud's lookalike. How is that? It's a thing of beauty, and it's still going off in the background. Pluck. He's dropping all the way to the back of this one. And they have come to play for keeps early in the heat racing. Bryce Cross started towards the rear, working his way up already. Oh, a bit of contact. And that is Josh Mertens. Oh, we're going to bring up the grids. We don't want to do that. It's all turning pear-shaped. Cars going around again. Brock Nackney that time turned around. There's Thomas McEwen though. Oh, great shot there on the 36 of Paul McKenzie. It looked like it. McEwen doing a good job. And these two, they'll follow each other home. Looks like Luke Hunter again having more issues. Cart stuck out by the wall. That's 315 of Josh Mertens. We go back, try and find some trouble here, and it is Willie McClune turned around. The 6 of Robert Henry made contact. They start dropping through the field. The 95 of Montana Jamison out there stirring it up as well, but it's still McEwen out front. Change it to laps so everyone knows what's going on. It's just about white flag time. We'll get it sorted. She's carnage by myself. But McEwen and Pluck, is he going to have a shot? He does. Gets into the lead and turns around. Still leading though. Cross now takes the lead. It's white flag in the air. Bryce Cross leading heat race number 1 from McEwen. Then Niven in third, and it's going to be Bryce Cross. Collects the checkered flag from McEwen and Niven. I tell you what, Josh Mertens, DNF, Montana Jamison, home in 15th. And man, that was absolute carnage from the get-go. That's what we wanted to see. We'll get those results up quickly for you before we head into heat race number 2. There it is, Cross taking the win from McEwen. Mertens, he's going to be out of the front row on the next consolation race, so see what he can do. In the meantime, let's get our grids up for heat race number 2. Sort of Weaver Valley, surely it is Weed Sport, mate. It's there. Jamie Harding, he's going to be out of row, or grid number 1 with Stu Patterson to his outside. Out of row 2, it'll be Jack Rowenwald and Mason Taylor. Row 3 we'll see Josh Henderson and Peter Offmans. Row 4 we'll see Brady Stanley and Zach Pukitapu. Out of row 5, Corbin Hawke and Luke Dilworth. Row 6 we'll see Jamie Yarnmartin, Big Pop and Scott Myers. Out of row 7 will be Wayne Van Biljon and Wayne Hartnell. And out of the final row it'll be Kyle Matthews and Robert Northway. Here we go. Let's line them up. Get heat race number 2 underway. Jamie Harding. 2 to get us racing. Car round already in the background. What is going on there? Scenes. There's cars around all over the shop. Early stages here. There's a car around before the race even began, so not sure what was going on there. Try and get some order up in the screen here. It's not happening tonight, I tell you. But it is Patterson. That 97 taxi leading it out early from Mason Taylor. Luke Dilworth sits back in third. Oh, round goes Corbin Hawke. Oh, he spun himself there. The 76 of Henderson. To the back of Dilworth, goes around him. And Dilworth just slows up, lets him go. Could we see him off the edge of the straight next corner? The inside of the 7 of Zach Pukitapu. Oh, big contact there. Oh, Max out in front of the 46 in Northway. Meantime, Taylor out front of the 21 half race distance from Henderson. And I tell you what, one man missing from the field tonight. Where the hell is he? Mr. Michael Kemp. An absolute disgrace. Oh, there's contact. Yarnmartin, the big VL Commodore, almost went over. How good. Looked like he had a shot at the 76 of Henderson. Oh, big shot on Dilworth in the background. Oh, is that a car over? Manages to stay on the wheels with the 63 looking second hand out there. How good is it? Shots going in everywhere, and again, Big Pop takes another shot in the background. And it is on early. Scott Myers to his inside, currently sits P2 in the race. Oh, and the Pom. Where is everyone? No good from Kinton. White flag should be out next time by for race leader Mason. The car's off in the background. Here's a shot. Couldn't get to him. Northway got whoever it was behind, that's for sure. Did not miss, but it's going to be Mason Taylor. He is going to take out heat race number 2. And that invert, well, all those guys who missed the driver's briefing are now going to be finding out. But he's going to be starting off the back at the consolation race. Lucky tonight. There's only one eliminated, I believe. That is going to be heat race number 2. Concluded. Mason Taylor gets it done from the real Scott Myers. Jack Rowanwell home in 3rd, Patterson 4th. Henderson survived everything thrown at him. I'll tell you what, they are lining up to get going for consolation race number 1. Full invert from where they finished in heat race number 1. Let's get the grids up on screen. Should be the C main at a guess. Look at that. Josh Mertens is going to be out of row 1. Lining up next to him, Montana Jamison. Out of row 2, Paul McKenzie and Luke Hunter. Row 3 will see Brock McNee and Liam Earl. Row 4 will be Matt Pluck and Robert Henry. Row 5 will see Hayden Kirk and Bryce Harding. Row 6, Willie McClune and Corey Crossan. row number 7, it'll be Hadley Boyce and Brandon Niven. And bringing up the rear of the field, Thomas McEwen. Line up next to Bryce Cross. Of course, 1 will not make the cut. Who's it going to be? We'll get underway. Consolation race, 10 laps the distance. But I'll tell you what, we are getting through the program nice and early here. 20 to 9 race time. We're into the consolation races. Murdens to get us underway. Cars around in the background already. Oh, let's all go early. She's a parking lot. We got one over. Roll over. How good. He needs to exit. Get out of the track, son. Get rid of him, Corey Crossan. That is going to be your man. He is not going to make the feature for our first week. Oh, we won the cricket. You got to be joking me. Get up with Black Caps. An absolute miracle over in India. Oh, it's a big shot from McEwen on the back of the 51 a Pluck. And I'll tell you what, with the DNF of Crossan, everyone left on the track is going to qualify. It does not matter. But Murdens leads it out from the 15 of Niven. And a shot there from, I believe that was the 51 of Matt Pluck, turns around. So Ted's the race leader. Murdens falls back through the field. But still not a big one. Niven now leading it out. Matt Pluck is going to play the villain. Hey Jazz, 6 wickets, how good, that's an effort. Niven and that Craig Lowndes look-alike. Doing it comfortable at the moment, all right on board with him. He's got Liam Earl up in front of him. I would say a lap down. Niven, race leader, shots on in front. That was the 12 of Hunter. Being dispatched hard to the fence. And they're still at it. Oh, pulls up the track in front of the 36. I tell you what, the 12 of Luke Hunter had some damage. But it is Niven. He should see the white flag. And I'm yet to see someone get pinned into that pit gate yet. So if someone can make that happen. White flag in the air for Niven. One more time around in the consolation race. He is going to book his spot in that feature race nice and easy. Gets the job done. Montana Jamison is going to come home P2. Bryce Harding will come home in 3rd. Willie McLeod in 4th. And that is going to be our first consolation race in the books. Niven getting it done. I'll tell you what, these things are going to heat up come feature race time. There's everybody there getting through, all bar Corey Crossan. Had a moment out there and found himself upside down. Lime early. Alright, here we go. Cars on the grid for consolation race number 2. It's like 16 starters. Top 15 will go through. We run through the grids. The front row, it's going to be Zach Pukitapu lining up next to Jamie Harding. Row number 2, we'll see Robert Northway and Corbin Borg. Row 3, it'll be Peter Rothmitz and Luke Dilworth. Row number 4, Wayne Van Biljon and Kyle Matthews. Row 5, Wayne Hartnell will line up next to Brady Stanley. Row 6, it'll be Big Pop lining up next to Josh Henderson. Row 7, it'll be Stu Patterson and Jack Groenwald. And off the rear of the field, heat race winner in 2nd place, Scott Myers and Mason Taylor. And we They're straight into it. Consolation race number 2, and they are already into it. Gotta love it early doors. One driver will miss the cut from this for the feature race. Of course, 30 cars lining up in the feature. Mate should be following the Facebook page if the was on. It goes for 6 weeks, by the way, series, so get involved. Jamie Harding still leading it out. Of course, Stu Russell meant to be calling the racing tonight. He's down in Wanganui Speedway watching some fireworks. Meantime, Jamie Harding leads it out. Consolation race from Wayne Van Biljon, and I tell you what, this man, not a fan of dirt track racing, but he is getting amongst it. P2 early in this one, gets it a little bit wrong. It's Kyle Matthews through, oh, bit of contact there with Big Pop. And then 72. He's getting along nicely. VL Commodore, as he likes to call it. But Harding leading it out. 23 there, just trying to pick who that is. Wayne Hartnell in the 33, sorry. But look who it is. Last place. Is this a surprise? The man facing elimination at the moment, Henderson. The 76, that thing is looking rather second hand. Huge damage. Oh, big shot in the background from Northway. Dispatched the 71 by the looks of that one. Possibly the 21 of Mason Taylor. It was a big shot. The field fairly well spread out now. More going on. Kyle Matthews facing the wrong way in the fence there with the 23. Of Jack Gronwald. Excuse me. Shot here from the 23, not close enough. It's the 8 of Scott Myers. Currently sits in P6. That looked like Dilworth facing the wrong way, and Kyle Matthews has gone from the race, so Henderson, oh, what is going to happen here? Henderson is still out there circulating. Could end up in front of Kyle Matthews, and that'll be Kyle Matthews eliminated from the feature. Get yourself entered. Have a look on the Facebook page and get yourself on Discord, and the league ID is on there as well. To get yourself entered for the remaining 5 rounds, and that is consolation race done. And I tell you what, this is going to be done and dusted in half an hour tonight. She's going to be over before you know it. Feature race time, 30 cars, not a chance of getting the grids through this one, but you'll be able to see how they are lining up. On your grids, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Brandon Niven, he's going to be out of the front row with Jamie Harding. So Jamie Harding, somehow tonight, he has had a mega luck on his side, and he's had just about a front row start every race, or within the first couple of rows anyway. So here we go. It's feature race time already. Time to go racing. Who is going to claim victory for week number 1? I expect things to erupt big time in this one. First feature race. Who is going to claim first bragging rights? Brandon Niven to lead them out. The field is massive, 30 cars. Kyle Matthews has made the cut ahead of Henderson, but is not in the service. So we're going to have 29 starters for the first feature race. Or is he? There he is. He's made it. Get out on track, son. Let's go racing. Green flag in the air. And it is on early. Oh, shots going in. Cross turned around the wrong way. Big Pop just barges his way through the middle, says, look out, I'm coming through. And the rest of the field in disarray. Oh, big shot on the back of the 19. That was a big shot from Wayne Van Miljon, a bit of damage. You see Big Pop round the wrong way. But Niven so far leading it out. A shot there and another shot from McEwen gets him. So McEwen gets two. Niven turns it round. Scott Myers is your new race leader from Josh Mertens. Brady Stanley sits in P3. We haven't seen much of Stanley tonight, but tell you what, come feature race, he's amongst it. The 51 goes round, so does Matthews, dispatched by Harding, I'm going to say. And here we go, shot on leader possibly. Leaves him alone for now, but Wayne Van Miljon now in front. Myers, plenty of lap traffic to deal with at the moment. Gets turned around on contact. And Myers somehow still holding on. No, Kirk now into the lead. And, well, is that Liam Earl? Liam Earl turns him round. They negotiate the traffic, but it is the real Scott Myers. Out front in the number 8, leading it out, Paul McKenzie. Just got past by the 61 of Willie McClune, making the 19 of McClune. Oh, Myers. That'll be some damage to the front of the 8, no doubt about it, as McClune takes the lead of the race. Paul McKenzie back in second from Niven in third. Making it second now for Niven, he goes to 6. KSRK has a shot now, the 7. Making the 19 work for it. It is on, big shot, turns it round. McKenzie, where is he? We've got a car on their roof. Corbin Bork, is it? No, it's not, it is. Can't make it out. We'll get a picture soon. Did he stay on his roof or not? Thomas McEwen looks like he is gone from the race. Cars out there with plenty of damage, and Niven turned around again, still just holds on to the lead, but Myers now takes it. This race absolutely on everywhere. Pluck now in the 51 trying to chase down Myers. As there's more contact further up, Myers gets a clean run through the traffic into the 71 of Harding. Wayne Van Miljon, Myers is making this look easy, but Dilworth now makes his way into the top 3. We got Big Pop on the pole line, turned around. Dilworth, the 63, has some attention. Here comes the 7. Big shot on Myers, both first and second around. Hayden Kirk now into the lead. God, there are shots going in everywhere. You cannot keep up. We are over half distance in the feature race. Hayden Kirk leads them out. Willie McClune back in second with all sorts of traffic along with Myers. The 51 of Clark in some form of block mode. Oh, big shot on the 95 from Liam Earl. That was huge, sent him. But Kirk turned around, race leader around. McKenzie, where is he? Still coming slowly. Kirk with a bit of damage by the looks, but still holding on to the lead. Just 5 to go in the first feature race. Hopefully we're still live out there. It is all go. Hayden Kirk leading it from McKenzie. Harding now into third. And here's a big right turn from Dilworth. Race leader caught up. McKenzie's been caught up. Where is Harding? Still a long way back. McKenzie now into the lead. Just 4 to go, and I need a drink. Hunter sporting a bit of damage. A big shot on the race leader, turns him around, and Harding, can you believe it, out of nowhere into the race lead. with just a few to go. Paul McKenzie, Brock McNee now out of nowhere, pulls himself on the scene, but McKenzie back into second. It's changing every lap. Race leader has pluck to deal with, turns him around, does a clean job. Big Pop on the bottom. Is Big Pop going to do anything? Lets him go. Race leader Niven with a big block. Where is McNee? Can McNee get the lead? Harding under another shot from the 21, turned around. But Harding's still in front. Pluck trying to get to him now. Pins him in the fence. Big shot McNee into the lead. He's going to see the white flag. Brock McNee, race leader from Kirk. Where is Kirk? The 13. He's got 2 quarters to go. Damage. Can he limp it home? Kirk in the background. It's going to be McNee. Gets it done. Week 1 of the Full Contact Ministocks League. What a race. Absolute carnage. It's what we wanted to see. It's what we got. We saw a couple of lid skids and, well, tell you what, excitement aplenty, done within half an hour. How good. We will get your feature race results up on screen. Brock McNee gets it done from the 371 of Kirk. And Bryce Harding rounds out your podium. Quickly run through the rest of those finishing order up on screen for you. But man, what a race. It's what we came to expect. 32 started, we got 33 into that feature race, and it all unfolded out there. Some teamwork going in, no doubt about that. And well, next week, a whole new week of full contact racing. You gotta love it. See if anyone is standing by for a chat. I don't think there is, so we might wrap things up, folks. What's a first round out of full contact racing. Hopefully everyone enjoyed that, and hopefully Stu Russell will be in the house next week for the call. Fingers crossed, no rainouts. But cheers everyone who did tune in for the stream tonight. It's been a hell of a night's racing. So if you want to get involved in it, check out my Facebook page. Details regarding Discord and the league are on there. But we'll be back Tuesday night with a bit of Kiwi Sim racing action happening live from around 8:20. Keep an eye on that Facebook page for what is happening. Looks like someone has come into the waiting room, so we'll drag him in. Looks like Hayden Kirk in with us, if I'm right there, Hayden. How are we? How are we, mate? Yeah, that was good, eh? That was good. Good bit of carnage to round out the week. Yeah, too right, in another 5 weeks ahead. But, man, massive numbers tonight, and I tell you what, it was on from the get-go. It was certainly action-packed racing. Yeah, the parking lot. Yeah, and I had people say, oh, why aren't you running a 50-car feature, you know? Well, that's probably why. Imagine that, 50 cars on there. You wouldn't be able to get through, so... Yeah, hang on, I've just got to change something. Apparently people can't hear you right now. You should be able to hear you now. We should be good now.
You're not missing much, fans. It's all good.
Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. But yeah, Hayden was just saying it was a great night. Carnage everywhere, and to be expected. Full contact racing, man, and plenty of speedway people in the field tonight too. So none of those guys holding back, eh?
bring back the glory days. The old R Factor used to be gridding up on through TeamSpeak and cooling down through 2-1 and then just into it. Yeah, it's there's a few names I can remember from the original stock car days. So yeah, they'll be been hanging out like this for years.
Yeah, too right, and yeah, something a bit different too. I don't think I've seen too many full contact events. Of course, KSR run that Demolition Derby night that went down, which was a hell of a lot of fun. So I guess this is an extension of that. So it's pretty cool to see a bit of support for it as well. So it's pretty good.
Oh yeah, all us bogans come out of the woodworks when there's some full contact to be had.
Yeah, too right. Well, cheers Hayden, even though people couldn't hear you for the first half of that, we got it right in the end, mate. Cheers for popping in for a chat, and congrats on that second place finish tonight.
Easy, Brad. Good
Cheers.
stuff.
Awesome. Well, this man here waiting in the wings here, our third place finish, Bryce Harding. Bryce, mate, pretty accustomed to coming in and talking to us after races, mate, and what do you think of that one?
Oh, it's awesome. This is way more my cup of tea than anything else we do. I love that. Yeah, it's awesome, mate.
Yeah, too right. Something a bit different, and I guess good for everyone to sort of blow off some steam at the end of a big year of online racing, I guess. So it's a bit of fun for everyone. So hopefully everyone did enjoy that and get amongst the remaining rounds.
Yeah, for sure. It felt like that last race went a bit quick. So I don't know what everyone else thinks, but I'd be pretty cool to make that race go for a little bit longer. I know, 25, 30 laps or something. It was over so fast, but it was just there was so much going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if my heart would have survived 30 laps, but
yeah, absolutely. And we got that in the chat earlier too. So we'll look at extending that race next week for the feature race and make it a bit longer. It's certainly
so bloody awesome though.
Certainly looked entertaining. All trial stages, I guess. See how the cars went as far as damage went, and I guess there's no issues with meatball flags or anything.
I think a few people got a couple of them. I think more like on this track specifically was if you got spun out and you cut a bit of the corner off, it gave a black.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So there was a few people that were pinging for that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think it was pretty good. I mean, iRacing is obviously not built on the contact physics. It's built on all the racing physics. So there's a few little weird things that go on with the cars, but on the whole, these cars are pretty damn awesome to hit into each other with. Yeah, awesome. Well, it's good to hear the good feedback, and we'll definitely look at extending the race length next week. Look, we're already only 9 o'clock in the books, so everything's wrapped up. So yeah, we'll definitely look at more time for more bang bang. Yeah, too right. Well, cheers, Bryce, mate. Congrats on the third place finish tonight, and mate, hopefully we see you back next week for round 2. Yeah, awesome. Will do. Cheers, Brad. Well, race winner has emerged. Brock Macney, mate, survived the carnage and got the job done.
Yeah, pretty chaos. It was fun round on even before the first lap, so last first, pretty happy with that. Yeah, too right. And I guess at least it happened nice and early in the race. You had all those laps to get it back, and mate, if it was any longer out front, no doubt you would have been trying to hold on. It looked like there's attacks coming from everywhere for anyone that managed to get into the lead, and I guess the timing was perfect for yourself. Yeah, managed to avoid most of the chaos, and then sort of last 2 laps, actually got a big hit and bit of damage, and was sort of crawled to the finish line, thank God. So it was pretty. How's your father? So made it there. Awesome. Well, I tell you what, I appreciate you coming in for a chat, mate, and congrats on taking out week 1, and I guess a nice early lead in the championship. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Thanks for the night. Yeah, no, the racing was good. Pretty chaotic, but yeah, awesome. Made it out alive. Awesome. Well, cheers again for coming in for a chat, mate. Hopefully we see you back next week for round number 2. Oh yeah, you'll see me there. Enjoy. Awesome. Cheers. Here you go, a race winner, Brock Macney. And well, I tell you what, again, cheers everyone for tuning in tonight. We'll take the feedback on board. Any of the drivers that race tonight, get on Discord. Tell us what you want to see happen next week. But from me tonight, it's been a ripper. Cheers everyone for tuning in, and we will catch you all Tuesday night for a bit of Kiwi Sim racing action. Until then,